We're back. Josh and Ryan, good to have you boys back here on BT.
Oh, thanks for having us.
Yeah, good to be back.
Yeah, man, 100 City Tour going on for the brand new book. We've got a photo of it, Everything That Remains. Great resources, great ideas on your website, theminimalists.com. But let's talk about if someone's just getting wind. I know by now you've perfected the elevator pitch. What is minimalism?
You know, I usually answer that question with a question. When someone says, what is minimalism? I'll say, how might your life be better if you owned less stuff? And the reason I ask that question is it gets people thinking about the benefits of minimalism more so than just the decluttering aspect. But ultimately, minimalism is a lifestyle that helps people question the things in their lives, figure out what adds value so they can get the excess out of the way and make room for what's truly important.
So, Ryan, let me throw this one at you. The idea of minimalism, how much simplification do any of us need to do to be considered a minimalist?
You know, I wish there was this magic formula, and I had this list of like the 100 things that you need to live life with to be happy and to live a meaningful life. But the fact is, the reality of the matter is that it's very highly individualized. It's about asking the question, does this thing add value in my life with every possession we have, the time we spend, the money we spend? It's about constantly asking that question, and for everyone it's going to be a different answer.
And when we keep things simple, I know you have the 30-day challenge you introduce on your website.
Right.
What are the starting points where people that get this idea of like, yes, you know what, I could do better with less in my life?
Yeah.
What's the starting point for people to start create this change?
Yeah, I love the 30-day minimalism game, and the reason being is we all know decluttering is kind of boring, and so we found a way to make it a little more fun with some friendly competition. So the way it works, and it's all at theminimalists.com, but basically you partner up with a friend, family member, coworker, a group of coworkers, and over the course of 1 month, it's a new month starting today, by the way, so it's a perfect time to get started. But you decide to get rid of some stuff. On the first day of the month, you each get rid of 1 item, so it starts off really easy. Second day of the month, 2 items. Third day of the month, 3 items, so forth and so on. You get that momentum you need. So by day 20, you get rid of 20 items, and it gets a little bit more difficult. Whoever goes the longest wins, and if you both make it to the end of the month, you both won because you've both gotten rid of 500 items.
Well, you're getting your support circle involved with this. I know the packing party was an idea that you did back in the day, right?
Yeah, so I didn't really know where to start when I decided to take on this philosophy of minimalism. I didn't want to do what Josh did. He pared down like over several months, pared down on a lot of his items, about 90% of it. So I'm like, hey, how can I do this really fast? How can I make this happen? So we came up with this crazy idea called a packing party, where we decided to pack all my belongings in my 2,000 square foot condo as if I were moving, and then I would unpack things day by day as I needed it. So Josh came over and literally helped me box up everything, my clothes, my toiletries, my frame photographs and paintings, even my furniture, everything, and then I unpacked things as I needed it. So you can imagine that first night I unpacked my toothbrush, some clothes for work, bed sheets. You know, as time went on, my internet and some kitchen utensils, so forth and so on. After 21 days, I had 80% of my stuff still packed in boxes, just sitting there in my second living room, by the way. I have no idea why a single guy would ever need 2 living rooms. But that was really the beginning of theminimalists.com. It was with that 21-day packing party story.
Well, you two each had very lucrative lifestyles, corporate jobs, and I mean, you talk about a 2,000 square foot condo, and somebody at home may be thinking, well, I'm just struggling to make ends meet.
Yeah.
So with this concept and the relatability, the idea of minimalism, what is the true benefit, whether you know you are well off or if you are struggling?
Right. The true benefit is intentionality. We're being able to live a more intentional life, and I think that works for anyone, no matter where you are on the socioeconomic scale. In fact, if you have fewer resources, then it's even more important to be more deliberate with the resources you have, whether it's money or time or relationships. Being more deliberate is going to lead to living a much more meaningful life.
Just a taste of the ideas you have online. Theminimalists.com is the website. You're speaking tonight, Vancouver Public Library?
Yes, we are.
What time?
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. You can come down, meet the guys, check out the new book. Always good to have you on the show. Thanks for being here, boys.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
All right. Going to take a break.